Patrick Czart has gone undefeated throughout the entirety of his career. He has never faced a loss. He has picked up championship gold along the way and now has his sights set on a bigger prize, a more dangerous target. Enter Gary Corbett, the dual champ in both hybrid and professional K1. As the reigning, defending champ looks down over all he has conquered, he sees a new challenger in full sprint coming straight for him.
So we've got our current middleweight hybrid K1 champion, Gary Corbett, facing our welterweight pro K1 champion, Patrick Czart, for what is our vacant middleweight pro K1 title.
I'm fighting Gary Corbett for middleweight K1 title at Supreme. I don't see he's anything special. I don't see him as any danger to me. He might think I'm gonna be big underdog, but I'm gonna surprise a lot of people that night.
Gary Corbett is a fighter, predominantly a boxer, which some might say is quite limited when he is actually doing K1, because obviously you can knee and kick as well. So to take those tools away, for most people, you're going to be incredibly limited. Gary pretty much relies on his hands. He just throws hands, but comparable to, let's say, someone like Quinton Rampage Jackson, it works for him.
Gary's weaknesses is his chin. This has been exposed before and is about to be exposed again. He doesn't kick a lot as well, which in K1 is very crucial to do.
I always get a telling off for not kicking. I'm not a kicker, I don't throw many knees, but I just get the job done with my hands. It's worked every single time. I think maybe there'll be a time when I need to kick, but I haven't seen it yet.
Patrick is 11-0 across a few different styles. So he is, the Lionheart is his name, he is the young lion up and coming. And he's looking to take everything Gary's got. This is gonna be his first real proper test. Gary's a bit of a monster, he's a real nice guy, but he's a fucking monster. He knocks everybody out. Patrick has been on a tear. He's 11-0 for a reason. He doesn't know how to lose. So he's looking at Gary and all he sees is a new shiny belt and 12-0.
Is this the passing of the torch? Is the young lion coming to take over the Pride Lands and begin his reign? Or is the current king of the jungle going to dispatch some more easy prey?
Yeah, it's very, very predictable. It's jab, cross, low kick, hook, cross, low kick. And, you know, it's the traditional K1 combinations. It just get people on the back foot and it just march them down. And I think that he's going to come unstuck when somebody's got a bit of fight IQ.
You used to have it with Johnny, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The fucking time.
Yeah.
I've noticed that when he went, it was like you had a bit of a simmering period, and then all of a sudden you got fucking serious, and we're oh shit. Was that a bit of a catalyst? Is it a bit of like, because you do things for yourself, you do things for your family, but...
Yeah, Johnny was a big influence for me. He was always in the corner, he showed me how to be a real fighter. He had a big cancer operation the week before my first fight, and he checked himself out of hospital, and he made sure he was in the corner for me. And then when I lost him, I sort of was lost a little bit. And then, as you know as well, you know, when you realise that somebody would want what they would want you to do. So I just try and be the fighter that he would want me to be. And he was there all the way through all of my fights, all my sort of first 5-6 fights, he was in my corner. But yeah, and then after a couple of years, I got back in the gym and so now, yeah, ready to make him proud.
My coach, Andy Manzolo, in my eyes, is the best coach in the whole South. Within 2 years, I accomplished so much that I would never dream about in all my life. He puts his heart into people, not just for financial gains, but he actually wants to make strong fighters and a strong team.
Yeah, he's quiet. He doesn't have a big social media presence. He's not always sort of hyping himself up or promoting himself. He just, even in the cage, I think he just does his work quietly in the cage, which is fine. He's 11-0, and he's got all these titles, but people don't know his name.
I seen Gary been seeing the sports psychologist to help him prepare mentally for the fight, which I think is not going to help him anyway. It's just easier to put the nappy on and just get in there. He talks a lot after the fights, but nothing before the fight. He done the same after fighting Idas. He was saying so much stuff out after the fight that how confident he is, but before the fight he was so scared.
He's 11-0, he's undefeated, he's got multiple titles, but he's never had that adversity. We know how I deal with adversity, we know how deep I dig to get through a fight. We've never seen Patrick in that situation. So we're going to see how he deals with adversity, and we're going to see how he deals with a loss.
22nd of July, the true king will be crowned.